What's up, everybody? Garrett back here, and I just got home and I checked out the trailer for Scream 6, and I want to talk about it with you guys now. When it comes to the Scream franchise, I'm not the biggest fan in the world. I enjoy them, but I'm not the biggest Scream fan. To be honest, I could care less if there was a Scream 6 or not. Like, it's not a make or break for me. But obviously, since it's coming out, I definitely want to check it. Big news today was the Scream 6 trailer was being dropped, so a lot of people were messaging it to me throughout the day. So I just finally got home and was able to try to check it out. Again, I knew a little bit about what was going on here. I know there's still issues with Neve Campbell, like is she in, is she out? I assume by this trailer she's either out or maybe has a very small part. I haven't really been following that news trend too much, nor does it really matter to me if she's in this movie or not. So I did a review on Scream 5, and I actually thought that was pretty good as far as the sequels. I don't think the Scream sequels are really strong. So I think Part 5 was like my third favorite maybe in the franchise. So checking this trailer out, I actually really like this trailer. I think this trailer is one of the better Scream trailers I've seen in a long time, only because I think for something like Scream, like we need something different. And the fact that this takes place in New York, I think is something different that I think we need. I'm actually kind of intrigued to where this goes because it does feel a little bit different than your normal polished Scream movie. Again, you have a lot of returning faces. Kirby's back in this. You see Jenna Ortega's character back in. Also, Gale is here. So again, there's a lot of returning characters throughout the franchise, which is pretty cool. But what I like about it is it just feels very different, like I said. So you get these people meet up. It takes place in New York. You're seeing Ghostface in convenience stores with shotguns. He's kind of out in public, where usually you just see him kind of running around house to house in a neighborhood. So it was really cool here to kind of see the change. Now, I really like when horror movies do that, especially like these slasher movies in a franchise, like when they brought Jason to Manhattan. I thought that was a really cool sequel just because it was so different than what we were normally seeing at Camp Crystal Lake. So in this trailer, you see Ghostface is like really gritty. The movie seems a little more gritty, and I don't know if it's because it takes place in New York, in the city, but you know, Ghostface mask looks like it's kind of old and cracked. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like the original mask from back in the day or a new mask that's just kind of weathered and worn. I'm not sure exactly the origin of that mask, but it's definitely cool to see something a little bit different. And in the trailer, he keeps saying, like, you've never seen anything like me before. I'm different than all the other killers. And, you know, that makes me kind of intrigued, too. And you end up seeing, like, this big shrine, these different Ghostface outfits. You're not sure if this is someone from the past that's kind of dug up all these things, or, you know, how Scream works, which is kind of like, you know, they start talking about the horror fans and all that other stuff. I think it was the last one that was talking about the horror fan being the most crazy, right? But I don't know. Like, at this, I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, is it someone from the past? Or is it some kind of crazed horror collector, right? That's another part of the horror fandom, is that we're collectors and you see all these props from all these movies. Like, is this some kind of Scream fanatic? Like, he's got all these different outfits and props from the other movies, like he's some bigwig collector. Who knows? But again, I think it's slightly intriguing. And what else is cool is on the bus, you actually see all these other horror characters. I saw someone dressed as Jason, Pinhead. So I'm not sure if there's something to that. Like maybe they're going to some kind of Comic-Con event. Maybe it's Halloween, there's a costume contest, but there was a lot of those people dressed up like that on the train, which I thought was a real cool touch. Now, guys, what did you think of it? I actually was pretty impressed. I'm actually more intrigued for this sequel than I was prior to seeing this. But again, I don't think I'm going to watch any other Scream trailers besides this one. I think this is it for me. I want to go in as blind as possible besides what I kind of saw here. So this might be the last time you hear me talk about Scream until the movie drops. All right, gang, let me know what you thought of this trailer. Because like I said, for a Scream movie, it always feels like kind of one and the same. This one felt a little bit different. And maybe some people really like that, or maybe some people actually were turned off by that. So let me know down below, what did you think of the new Scream 6 trailer that dropped today? I'd love to know. All right, gang, please give this video a thumbs up. It'll really help out the channel. And make sure to subscribe if you're not. I appreciate all your support. You're what keeps me going. Keep your eyes here because we got some big videos coming this month that you don't want to miss. All right, gang, this is Garrett at Born2beRad, and like always, stay